Many new Excel users are confused about the difference between the terms formula versus function. So let's clarify that now, making your use of our videos on creating custom formulas and using Excel's many built-in functions that much easier to use and understand. First, a formula in Excel is the same thing as it is on a calculator, a sheet of ledger paper, or a calculation you do in your head. When you're calculating the tip to leave your waiter at dinner, you're doing a formula, regardless of your method for figuring it out. Formulas can be used to calculate things like tax or shipping, or as shown here, I'm calculating the commission due on a sale, where the salesperson is supposed to get 10% of the sales total. I'm working in column J, the commission column. So I type an equal sign in the first cell in that column, click on the total sale, add my operator, the asterisk for multiplication, and then type 0.10. Then I press enter, and my formula is completed and the commission is calculated. I can repeat that for all of the salespeople for their total sales using autofill. Now, to demonstrate how that's different than a function, which is a preset formula with established components known as arguments that perform specific tasks within the function, let's average the commission for our sales team using a formula, and then do the same thing with a function for their sales. First, looking at approaching this with a formula, let's think about the math involved. If we have 10 sales reps and we want the average of all of their commissions in column J, we would total their commissions and then divide by 10. As a formula, that would be equals, and then a list of all of the cells containing commissions, each separated by a plus sign. That series would have to be in parentheses, followed by /10 to indicate to divide that total by 10. And there's the average. That's a lot of clicking and typing of plus signs, right? Plus, we had to manually remember to put all of those added cells inside the parentheses so that our /10 worked and divided the total of all 10 cells by 10. A much easier way to go? A function. And the average function perfectly demonstrates how the same math can be done, but with much less work from you. By typing equals average at the foot of the sales total column in column I, and then pressing the tab key, or choosing average from the pop-up list that appears as soon as I start typing the function name, I can then just drag through the cells I want to add up and press enter. Bang zoom, Excel knows, because I started with the word average, that I want to add up all those numbers and then divide the total by however many numbers were added. The same result, an average, but with many fewer things to click and type. To see all the functions that Excel has to offer, click the FX button on the formula bar and use the resulting dialog box to search for functions by what they do, their name, or category. You can use the dialog box to complete the function you choose, plugging in values and cell addresses the function needs to give you the answer you seek. Or after looking up what the function does and finding out what its name is, you can type the function name directly into the cell, as we've just done with our averages. Note that help is built into the dialog box, explaining the overall purpose of the function displayed at the time and each argument in the function, so you know what it is that Excel is asking you to provide in order to complete the function you've chosen. So, the difference? A formula is a calculation you build, cell by cell, number by number, adding your own operators, parentheses, and so on. Functions, on the other hand, follow a fixed path with a preset series of arguments that you supply values, numbers or cell addresses or both, to satisfy. Less freedom, but certainly more consistency, and for the non-mathematicians in the world, much easier.